A man's value is based upon what his output is. The more he can produce, the more his stock rises and the more he is worth. With this always in the back of our minds, there's always a constant crushing pressure to work, to make, and to build so we can be seen as somebody who is worthy to be recognized and appreciated. Men have to be the strong and sturdy ones always. But why? It's because we are not only dependent on to consistently produce, but also to provide for and protect our loved ones. If we falter for more than a second, it can be detrimental to our position in our family dynamics and in our social circles. What many fail to realize, however, is that the harder and more rigid something is, the more easily it can break. Sure, we may be tough on the outside because we have to be. Our emotional realm, that's a different story though. We hurt and experience pain so much more intensely than we could ever express. Our emotions flow through us so powerfully and vividly that it can be paralyzing. Many would claim that men choose to suffer in silence. But do we? Maybe we feel as if our outlets are bottlenecked and choked up due to the simple observation that when we do decide to express our anguish, fear, sadness, and anger, we are ridiculed, we are ostracized, we are made fun of, and we're not taken seriously. Thus, the cycle of trauma continues. This is why so many men are prone to so many sorts of addictions. The lack of emotional regularity, facilitated by a lack of expressive outlets, makes escapism feel like the only answer to our loneliness and dread. The weight of all the pressure, expectations, and the lack of support make it feel as if we are carrying the world on our shoulders. The truth is, we're disposable. Men are seen as easily replaceable. Think about it. We're the ones that are sent off into battle to fight the wars that no one asked for. Throughout humanity's development, millions of men have died in the name of religion, ideology, politics, and injustice. We're the ones that work the most dangerous occupations, traversing the most dirtiest of sewers and dumps, climbing the highest power lines and radio towers, and waiting in the most isolated lighthouses and outposts. Just so everyone's reality is a bit more comfortable and society can continue to function. The same society that we built with our rough hands. If one of us loses the capability to be a provider and diligent contributor because of our inner struggles that we face, don't you worry, it's on to the next one. By the time you get done watching this video, 5 men will have already taken their own lives. Out of roughly 740,000 suicides last year, over 518,000 of them were men. What's even crazier is that 50% of men do not receive any affection through the touch of another human. That means that every other man doesn't get to experience the pleasant, calming embrace of a loving person. There is clearly an absence of a safe space for men. We're not just pawns on a chessboard or numbers in a complex. We are spirits living an earthly experience. We're not just cold, rigid, tough, logical, and calculated. We are warm, flexible, soft, creative, and fluid. We want to laugh, cry, sing, dance, play, and be who we desire to be. Men, it's up to us to take responsibility for our own emotional expression and lose the fear of vulnerability. It's up to us to stand up for our ability to be unique and awe-inspiring. It's up to us to have a voice that is not merely direct and commanding, but compassionate and benevolent as well. Everyone else, it's up to you to appreciate, cherish, value, support, and most importantly, respect men as individuals. Taking time to listen without assumption and provide a safe space for vulnerability. You don't know how much a simple "I love you" or even a "thank you for existing" can do for somebody. Hell, even just eye contact with a genuine smile, a short, tight hug, or a hand on the shoulder with a rub on the back might have a massive impact. Any gesture of kindness could very well save someone's precious life. My name is Artem, and I'm a men's health advocate. Let's make the world better by making ourselves better.